And Stockholders Community Day. My name is John Schilling. I'm the Director of PR, Communications, and our EAl Flywheel. Today I'm joined by a few members of our leadership team, including our founder and global co-CEO, YT Jia, our global co-CEO, Matthias Aydt, global president, Jerry Wang, along with a few guests who will join online and via video introduction, including Max Ma, our global CEO of the FX brand, and Tin Mak, head of our FF Middle East. Before we continue, please note that during today's presentation, we will be making forward-looking statements based on current expectations and assumptions, which are subject to risks and uncertainties. If you want to read all that, that's the forward-looking statements. But anyways, let's continue on. With that, I will now turn it over to our global co-CEO, Matthias Aydt, for a brief update on the status of FF.
Thanks. Some familiar faces in the room, and I'm happy to see you and talk to you. So this is Matthias Aydt. Over the past year, FF has achieved substantial progress across multiple aspects of the company. We recently announced that FF has met all compliance requirements during the monitoring period and passed NASDAQ's one-year compliance monitoring review. We successfully launched the second brand, Faraday FX, and the global automotive industry founding team returned at FF, and YT Jia promoted to co-CEO and introducing a 10-punch combo. Both business and capital fundamentals have achieved qualitative breakthroughs, successfully completed multiple financing transactions of the FX Super One, while accelerating the development and delivery of other FF and FX products, as well as AI-related technologies for user ecosystems. On July 17, 2025, we hosted the global initial launch of the FX Super One MPV in Los Angeles. Some of you have attended this launch, and where we unveiled two groundbreaking global first products, the FX Super One EAI MPV and the Super EAI FACE Face system, alongside the FF EAI embodied AI agent 6x4 architecture. FX continues to build strong momentum with its innovative FX B2B strategy, has covered multiple key FF partners. We are confident that our innovative B2B, B2C co-creation model will further strengthen our pre-order pipeline. So moving to product and technology, FF's proprietary next-generation voice assistant, an ecosystem service platform powered by large language models, LLM, and generative AI, GAI, was set to launch via an imminent OTA update regarding regulatory compliance, the FMVSS Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standards validation, and pre-verification testing for FX have been in progress. Additionally, we have officially submitted a patent application for our Super One EAI Face product, and the FX program continues to make excellent progress, but I'll let Max give you updates on that. Regarding our financial strategy and capital markets activities, our annual report, Form 10-K, transparent content. The quality and timeliness of financial reporting have significantly improved, reflecting gradual enhancements of internal financial processes. FFAI was officially added to the international investors, analysts, and broader market. We announced $105 million in financing commitments to launch FX Super One, scale up the production readiness, as well as advance our position to be a leader in the AI EV market. I will let Tin Mak, our head of the FF Middle East, update you shortly on our efforts in the Middle East. Finally, let me speak to our operation system build-up. We continue to strengthen our government relations. We received a strong endorsement from California political leaders and positive comments from members of Congress in Washington, D.C. for the bridge strategy. We participated in several high-profile events this year to showcase our vehicles and highlighted our global engagement, including a business roundtable at the White House In July, we hosted a successful reception at the Capitol Hill Club, where we showcased the FX Super 1 and the FF91. The event included private meetings with over a dozen US lawmakers focused on tariffs, technology, and American manufacturing. We were honored by the strong turnout and interest in FF's role in advancing domestic EV production. We've also made an important announcement on August 16 at Pebble Beach, where we unveiled our EAI crypto dual flywheel and dual bridge eco strategy, and officially launched. I want to give it to Max Ma an opportunity to update you a bit more on the status of our FX brand.
Hello everyone, I'm Max Ma, Global CEO of Faraday. I can't be there in person today due to some important meetings I'm attending overseas to help further the momentum of FX. On the FX side, momentum is accelerating. Our B2B and B2C sales channels have now expanded into 8 US states. And we have officially launched the FX Dream Partner Program, inviting leading players across various industries to join us in co-creating the next generation of mobility. The team also recently completed a series of interactive experiential sales events across the country, including LA, Boston, and New York, for capabilities. The enthusiastic responses highlight the unique competitiveness and strong market outlook for the FX Super One as a first-class EAA MPV in North America. Faraday will prioritize New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Texas, the New York, Boston, and Los Angeles stops. Additional co-creation and sales events across major cities in these 8 states are already being planned. Interaction. In the meantime, our and aftermarket providers to establish a strong nationwide after-sales support network. In the near future, we are ramping up presence and visibility through a series of high-impact offline activities for the FX Super One. These include our participation in the LA Auto Show. At present, FX Super One is undergoing a series of evaluation tests at the NGA laboratory in Troy, Michigan, in accordance with the Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standards, in short FFVSS. Based on these test results, we'll systematically assess stringent regulatory requirements in the United States. We are doubling down on our AI product strategy. A core focus this year is building a robust internal arm, our $300,000 flagship FF91 into the FX product line. In the second half of the year, our voice interaction system, built on large language models, will be deployed across FX Super One and other models. These models will connect seamlessly with the full FF ecosystem of intelligence services, delivering a deeply interactive user ecosystem. We have launched with this year to enable vehicle manufacturing capability. From introducing the concept of the company's bridge strategy in May 2024 to unveiling the FX Super One in July of this year, when FF was preparing for the final bridge closure, it only took 14 months. With the unique Light 4, Sweep 4, Focus 5, and Empowering 5 model of FF's global automotive industry bridge strategy. Take technology empowerment example, FF could empower the mass market FX and FF91. In past for a vehicle launch, but we know we have the right people and the right resources and processes, and more importantly, the right product to get it done. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Max. Now we're going to listen to Tin Mak, who's the head of our Middle East operations, who will give you an update on what's going on in the Middle East right now.
Good evening, everyone. Today is a big day for all the futurists in Middle East, China, and the US. I have a special greeting to all my colleagues in the headquarters located in the California. In here right now is in Dubai, UAE. You can see behind me, we have UAE's first Futurist Days in here. Today we invite a lot of the special guests, VIP, government department officers, royal family, and a lot of the potential partners come from dealership and the capital market. Today is a big moment for all of us. Let us celebrate together. And in the future, we can build up more achievable milestones with all of you together. For our FF, our strategy is powered by the two engines. One is the EAI EV Flywheel and the Crypto Flywheel. Together, they form a dual-engine growth system connecting Web 2 and the Web 3. We are very happy to see all of our VIP guests come here. We are ready, our two cutting edge, our AI systems.
Hard, double the body weight of the performance.
Thanks, Tin. Now I want to welcome Matthias back up to the stage so he can give you some important updates on the FX Super One.
Thank you, John. At the launch event in July, we unveiled this FX Super One in Los Angeles for the first time worldwide. Today, we will share with you a more in-depth look at its AI space, focusing specifically on its human-machine interactions. The FX Super integration of hardware, software, and applications. First, about the hardware. For the driver, the EAI space comes with a 26-inch SR HUD, simulated reality, head-up display, 5K HD control, and infotainment screen, designed to strike the perfect balance between driving control and entertainment. For the front passengers, there is a dedicated 15.6-inch 2.5K HD control and entertainment screen, seamlessly extending both work and personal life into the journey. Free performance make every trip not only immersive, but also easy on the eyes. And intuitive experience supporting spatial and multimodal interaction through voice commands, gesture control, and eye tracking. Powered by the generative AI, the system understands context, operation for the driver and all passengers. Lastly, for applications. Through deep integration AI ecosystem, it seamlessly syncs your mobile devices, in-car mobility systems, and cloud data. The Super One redefines how people connect with their vehicles. Built on the FFEAI 6x4 architecture, it represents a step forward in the AI EV era. FX Super One will completely reshape the perception of luxury business travel. It reimagines space itself and quietly changes how you connect with your family.
Yeah, thank you, Matthias. Hi, welcome to FF Annual 919 event. Today, we have major milestones to announce. Also, earlier today, thanks to all your support, our core proposals other than the name change were approved at the special stockholders meeting. On the EAI Flywheel, last year, on 919, we unveiled our second brand, FX. The FX Super One achieved a key milestone on July 17th with its first global product launch, keeping us on track for the first week. Batch of prototypes has already undergone localization and modifications. By end of October, we will host the Super One Middle East final launch with the first deliveries expected to began in November. Today, we unveiled the FX Super One's ultra-wide dual-screen display, a truly remarkable design. It caters for both driver and front passenger, balancing driving and entertainment, powered by the EAI OS. The system supports voice, gesture, and even eye tracking controls, delivering an unparalleled EAI space, a next-generation super AI intelligent cabin that transforms the FX Super One into your true vehicle EAI agent. On the crypto flywheel, taking the company onto an epic new track. As of now, C10 Treasury has already unrealized gain of around 7%, outperforming the C10 index overall. Most notably, managed allocations has officially announced that FFAI is making a strategic investment in Nasdaq-listed company QLGN. We will start a full partnership in crypto business. After completing the required approval process, QLGN will be rebranded as CxC10. The letters CX and C10 each stand for one of the three growth engines of the company. The first C stands for the crypto ecosystem tokens. X stands for the DAI agent of the mother exchange. And C10 stands for the value anchor. Next, the CxC10 Company will fully focus on its three growth engines in crypto and ecosystem build-up for Web3. It's targeting to become the top US public company converging. This investment is led by FFAI, myself, together with other strategic investors, including Sun Foundation. With stockholders' approval and other closing conditions, the total investment will be over $41 million. Subject to the final closing amount. Jerry Wang also participated in the financing. FFAI will invest about $30 million and receive about 55% of common shares in QLGN. I will personally invest $4 million and receive about 7% of common shares in the company. This is made possible with a loan from FFGP, and I thank them for their support. As a cornerstone investor, I would voluntarily lock up my shares for 2 years. After the investment is complete, FFAI and I would together hold 62% in the company. All of these percentages above are based on shares outstanding on the price date and giving Sun management team to lead the relevant business activities. I will also serve as the chief advisor for QLGN. And FF Global President Jerry Wang will also serve as the co-CEO. After the transaction is completed, FF will have the right to nominate 2 of the 5 independent directors. If a proposal is approved at the stockholders signing the voting support agreement, FF's nomination rights could increase to 4 of the 7 seats. This strategic investment marks the fast landing of our dual flywheel and dual bridge eco strategy. It generates 3 key values. Firstly, after this investment, FFAI and the CxC10 Company, our EAl Flywheel and Crypto Flywheel, will be able to operate independently and empower each other better and faster. This will connect Web 2 with Web 3, AI with crypto, and the off-chain world with the stockholders and the token holders. Secondly, through this strategic investment, FFAI will be able to stay more focused on EAI. Crypto will open the door for EAI to enter Web 3, and will bring the core philosophy of Web 3 and crypto into the EAI ecosystem. This will include EAI product sales, after-sales service, user operations, and so on. Through RWA, real-world assets, we will create a new value for the EAI business. Thirdly, after necessary approvals, CxC10 Company is expected to raise funds for its business completely on its own. This means we will no longer need to dilute FFAI shares for financing, and at the same time, bring the core value of CxC10 as a listed company into the FFAI listed system. In the future, through dividends and share value growth, the returns and the ecosystem empowerment created by CxC10 could support the EAI that features positive return with zero crypto-based dilution. The two flywheels CxC10 will drive its business with the 6 key products of the 3 growth engines in crypto. The first growth engine is C10. The value anchor, it covers 3 products: C10 Treasury, C10 Index, and the planned C10 ETF. The second growth engine is Best Trade, the AI agent, the hub of users and value. It's the core products and outcomes. The third growth engine is ecosystem tokens, the carrier of value maximization. It covers 2 key products: the C10 stablecoin and the EAI plus crypto dual bridge RWA product. I believe that as these products gradually come to life, connecting EAI with crypto and bridging Web 2 with Web 3. I know that some of you may still have concerns about the dual flywheel strategy. However, 10 years ago, when digital currency first appeared, its value and significance were also not well understood. Today, digital currency has already become a core and essential part of the modern financial system. Finally, I will establish my second credit trust. Into this trust, I will voluntarily place 50% of the equity incentive I received upon becoming co-CEO, as well as half of any returns from my $4 million investment. After repayment, the loan principal and related interest, this trust will be used to repay my debt under the Chinese law. The other half would be used to support our EAI EV business. Although my debts have already been legally resolved in the US, I remain willing to continue repaying the debts under the Chinese law. We will gradually announce the details of the trust establishment operation and execution. A promise made will be a promise kept. Thank you, everyone. Now, let's welcome Anthony, Speaker Emeritus of California State Assembly. Thank you, everyone.
This is California Speaker Emeritus Anthony Rendon. Congratulations to FFAI on its strategic investment in NASDAQ-listed Qualigen Therapeutics, Inc. The company will be renamed CxC10 and will comprehensively expand into the crypto 3 growth engines businesses and the Web3 ecosystem, with the goal of becoming the first U.S.-listed company to integrate Web 2 plus Web 3 and EAI plus crypto. This investment marks the accelerated implementation of FFAI's dual flywheel and dual bridge eco strategy, enabling EAI and crypto, Web 2 and Web 3 to operate independently, yet empower each other, thereby creating a shareholder value logic of zero dilution, positive return. The success of CxC10 eloquently demonstrates that under the clear framework of California's Digital Financial Assets Law, cutting-edge digital financial innovations can develop in a compliant and healthy manner. Originating from FFAI's focus on embodied AI, EAI, and clean energy industries, and powered by artificial intelligence, the company represents a direct outcome of California's future industrial strategy. CxC10 will attract top fintech talent and capital, further consolidating California's position as a global hub of innovation. At a broader level, CxC10 has emerged under the regulatory backdrop of the SEC's Project Crypto, showcasing how U.S. enterprises can responsibly lead global innovation in digital finance. This is not only the success of a company and industrial policy. It underscores that supporting the real economy through industrial policy while guiding digital finance through a clear and compliant and global leadership in the 21st century.
Thanks, Anthony. Now I want to bring up a video from our newest partner, Kevin Richardson, the CEO of QLGN. So he's going to tell you a little bit about the partnership as well.
Dear guests, friends, and valued partners from FF, good day, everyone. I'm Kevin Richardson, CEO of Qualigen Therapeutics. It's a great honor to be here today as we officially announced a strategic investment from Faraday Future and the beginning of a comprehensive collaboration between our two companies. This partnership marks more than just a capital alliance. It's a shared vision for the future of digital innovation. As we stand at the forefront of a new technological era, crypto and Web3 are no longer abstract concepts. They're the driving forces behind global transformation. We will fully be committed to building out the 3 growth chain application ecosystem. Together with this, we will focus on developing a robust, open, and scalable Web3, not only strategic resources, and send forward, Qualigen will sharpen its strategic focus, strengthen its technical capabilities, and embrace an open ecosystem approach as we strive toward our goal of becoming a leading public company in the Web3 sector in the United States. Personally, I hold a deep conviction in the transformative power of Web3. Team for their trust and support, and to all our employees and partners for their hard work and dedication. The future is already here, and the pace of change is only accelerating. Together, let us seize this moment and shape a bold new chapter in Web3 era. Thank you.
Thank you, and greetings, everyone. My name is Jerry Wang. I'm the global president of Faraday Future. We're very more on our crypto-related strategy. With our strategic partnership with QLGN, the three growth engines, strategic planning of the crypto business, and the 6 key product roadmap are gradually coming into view. Yet, this is only the tip of our broader vision. Today, I want to take this opportunity to present our overall plan to investors, stockholders, and fellow futurists. Well, the first engine is our C10. C10 is our value anchor in our ecosystem. It consists with 3 key products. First, C10 Treasure. We're building a strategic. Second is our C10 Index. It is the first top 10 crypto asset index ever launched and an ETF license proactively. The second engine is Best Trade, the nexus of users and value in our ecosystem. For now, I cannot disclose technical details too much regarding trade. It's going to be one and only gateway we're building for our users to access the world of Web3 value. The third engine is our ecosystem tokens, the engine for maximizing the value of our ecosystem. This is where value is captured and set into circulation. It's made up of 2 components. First is EAI plus crypto dual bridge real world asset RWA product. One end, it connects to FFAI's industrial data, energy network, and user activity. The other connects to the vast digital financial world. The second would be our C10 stablecoin. Backed by the net asset value of our C10 treasurer, we plan to issue C10 stablecoin that will provide a rock-solid medium of exchange across the entire ecosystem. Now, how do these 3 growth engines and 6 key points work together? To begin with, the relationship between C10 and tokens is just like roots and branches. The C10 treasure provides the solid backing that ensures tokens and stablecoins are not castles in the air. The tokens, in return, mobilize the great value of the C10 treasure, making it circulate and multiply. Next up, the relationship between Best Trade and tokens is just like the engine and fuel. It creates a cycle of use, consume, reward, reuse, deepening user engagement over time. Finally, the relationship between the Best Trade, the AI engine, and C10 is one of growth and reinforcement. Best Trade, the AI agent, as our super gateway, will attract massive user engagement and capital inflows. This inflow will rapidly expand the scale of our C10 treasure. In return, a stronger C10 treasure will evaluate the credibility and strength of our entire ecosystem, enabling Best Trade to deliver even more powerful services and draw even more users. To build a truly trusted ecosystem, we must partner with the architects of that trust. That's why I'm thrilled components and attestation infrastructure for the future of digital finance, backed by world-class investors like Sequoia and Binance Labs. So specifically, Sign leads the Web3 industry in two core directions: token distribution and verification. The partnership between C10, CxC digital asset to accelerate our ecosystem growth. With that, thank you, and I will get back to John. Thank you.
Thanks, Jerry. That concludes the presentations and speeches for the night, but don't leave. All right, we got a few other things. First, we're going to call up all the speakers to do a quick photo op. And then in a few minutes, what we're going to do is some Q&A. So we're going to bring Matthias and Jerry back up here, and we're just going to have mics out. So if you guys have questions for either of them, now is your time to ask. So give us a second to set up for some photos, and then we'll do the Q&A session. So don't leave.
Let's invite the guests in the first row.
Shy.
Yeah, just remember the question.
English only, sorry.
Yeah, English only.
Forgot to mention that.
Sorry about it.
This gentleman? Suppose we could, you guys want to sit or you want to stand?
I don't know. So, investor, and also